What is going on, guys? Today we're gonna be having some fun with the Mazda 3 again. I just finished oil change on the Speed. I'm retorquing my rear motor mounts, and then for the Mazda 3 we're going to be blacking out the cars, so that requires doing all the badges. So we're going to be doing some badge work on it, and then I also want to show you the exhaust tip that I put on it as well. So black Evil M badge we're going to be putting on it. We're going to be pulling off the front badge, so how to remove a front badge on a Gen 2 Mazda 3, and also removing the rear Mazda 3 badge, plastic dipping it, putting it back on. Car's gonna look sick after, so let's go ahead, get straight into it. I'm gonna finish up with the Speed, and we'll hop on the 3. So as I was saying, check that out. That's sick, dude. It actually makes it look so cool, but then you look at the wheels and you're like, oh. So we're gonna take this badge off. This one has pins in it. It's just glue, so glue and pins, and then glue. And then we're gonna put the Evil M badge on, and then we're gonna take the front badge off too, but I wanna get this one done first. Now for the front, I mentioned that we should paint the inside white because I totally remember this is a white car, and a lot of people with the white second gens do that. They paint the inside white. So I'm gonna take the badge off, we're gonna paint the badge black, and then I'm gonna mask the outside, and we're gonna dip the inside white, and it should look really cool. I'm actually excited for this. I wanna start on this, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up. Alright, so I just got a classic can of black plastic dip. We're going to be hitting the badges with this. The first layer, obviously super light, and then a trick that I use when I'm in a rush. So the reason why I'm in a rush is it's getting darker out, and I want to get this done before night ends. So I'll be using a heat gun to speed up the process. Basically, plastic heat dries faster, and then you can also use it to kind of flatten it out a bit better. Anyways, I'm going to be using a heat gun to process it a bit faster and get this done quicker. And then once we're done the first coat, I'm going to go and put the Evil M on the back. And as for heat gun, it's got a basic Walmart heat gun. So I just put it on high, and I don't hold it too far away. I just hold it kind of at a good distance. And you can see when it starts to dry. All you want to kind of do is get it to the point where it does start to dry a bit, and then you guys will be like, you don't hold it on it forever. Just get it to basically just dry a tad, and then what I do is wait about 5 minutes, and then you can go ahead and hit the next coat. One go at this, I put 3M on the back. Not sure how well that's gonna do, but I'm just gonna send it. So I'm gonna hold it on pressure on all the corners and everything to make sure it all sticks down evenly for about 2 minutes, to be honest with you. Honestly, I think that should be good. Hella sick too. Wicked, bro. Wicked. See how dark it got? Like, really quick. So I didn't record doing the front badge, and I apologize, but this is what it basically looks like. I just went over it multiple coat, and then I put a clear coat over it. So it is a little off-white. Not a big deal. Once it gets dirty over time, then it will start to match a bit. So just finishing up the badges, and we'll put everything back together. So the badges are looking good. As you can see, I had an issue with my plastic dip. It's shooting out bubbles now. So I have to make this my last coat, and I have to make sure I don't hit anything. So I gotta make sure I hit all the edges really tough so that there's no fading at the edges, and then that coat will be done. I'll hit it with one try of clear coat, and then we'll go ahead and stick these back on. Alright, and I'm gonna hit it with the heat gun and let it dry. Hit it with a clear coat, should be good. There's a little bit of texture just because I am using the heat gun and kind of rushing this, but it isn't a big deal not getting this to look perfect. It's not a horrible amount of texture either, it's not too bad. Now I don't have much glossifier left, so I'm just going to hit it once over just to make sure it kind of has a little bit of a shine. Now if you are going to use the heat gun on the clear coat, it does make it a little bit more textured, so just heads up. Okay, I'm gonna let it dry up, and then we'll go stick it back on the car, hopefully before it gets really dark, because it's starting to get dark out. Alright, so we're gonna go and put the first badge on. It does look good. This is the one I'm most excited about because of the white we did, so let's go ahead and put this on. Really dark out now. That actually looks hella sick. I am really glad we did that. That looks mental. I wish I had a white Mazda Speed, what the heck. What I'm gonna be doing to put this on is using a little bit of this stuff called Amazing Goop. Basically just all-purpose adhesive. You can get automobile adhesive, stuff like that. So this has 3 pins in it, which holds it in pretty well, but it also needs a little bit of securing. So I'm going to be putting it on basically mostly the corners, a little bit like that, and I'm going to try and make sure it doesn't show. That's the only problem with this stuff, is that put a little too much on there, then it will have issues. Send it. let go, and that looks really mint. So I left a little bit of glue just because I mostly couldn't get it off, but to trace where the Mazda, like the 3 used to be, just to give me a rough idea. Now obviously the 3 is just held on by straight up glue, so we're gonna make sure we put a little bit. We can't put too much on it though, or it will spread and expand and look really weird. So your badges are now complete, and the rear end of this car looks hella sick. But you guys can't tell me, that actually looked pretty sick. So obviously the wheels kind of mismatch it, but I think the black on the white looks awesome. And then the front badge, got that cool white inside there. Yeah, I'm very happy with how this turned out. I think this car is gonna look absolutely sick once it gets some wheels on it. But this just shows for motivation for you guys, like you can have a base model Mazda 3, but you can make it look sick with just like literally $20 of plastic up and bigger wheels. It's like this car, like that front badge, when I changed it black, it made a world of a difference. So anyways, that's the badge painting for today on that Mazda 3. So like I said, so the next video, I don't remember if I mentioned at the beginning of this video or the other video, but I got lowering springs coming in for the speed or whatever I get by the time. I'm probably gonna get H&R lowering springs, so we're gonna be lowering the speed. We're gonna be having some actual fun instead of doing this painting and LED sort of thing. It's been a while since we've actually done something to the speed. So I'm gonna have a full tutorial on doing that, taking the struts out, putting the springs on and everything, using a spring compressor and whatnot. So you guys can do that for yourselves. But anyways guys, if you have any questions, comments, leave them down in the comments below and I will get back to you. But other than that guys, keep it real. I'll see you guys in the next one.